And we begin with breaking news from Racine County tonight.
Yeah, there is a fire, a big fire at a food processing plant. It's at Echo Lake Foods. That is in Burlington. It's in the northeast part of town there, right along Echo Lake. It's up to 5 alarms. Our Jeremy Ross is live there at the scene. Jeremy, I know it's dark out there. What can you tell us?
And certainly a developing situation here in Burlington. We'll take you right to the activity. You can see over my left shoulder dozens of emergency responder vehicles, literally bumper to bumper. They are staging in an area not too far away from the fire, waiting and watching as thick black clouds hover nearby. We have seen and smelled that smoke from hundreds of yards away. Those thick black clouds hovered over portions of Burlington. Now, there were reports that the fire started around 6:15 this evening, taking place at the Echo Lake Foods plant. Their website says that the business makes egg and breakfast products. Now, viewers contacted us letting us know that there were evacuations of homes nearby. One neighbor telling us at least a dozen homes were evacuated. A neighbor describes the fire.
Oh, they were probably 30 feet high. A lot of smoke, a lot of flames.
When you saw that, what was your reaction?
Terrible. I mean, this is a plant that employs a lot of people at Burlington, so this is really going to be tough.
The fire has burned for approximately 3 hours at this point in time. We have not heard any reports of any injuries, but immediately we should point out that where firefighters are relative to where the media is, it's a very long distance away, and because of that, they're simply too busy fighting the fire than to give us information in a real-time basis. So we'll certainly be standing by and bringing you the latest as the news develops here. We're live in Burlington. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
And we can hear the sirens behind you, and we could see the smoke and what we believe even look like some flames still behind you. Jeremy, we'll stay in touch. Keep us updated. Thank you very much.
As of about 9:30 this evening, city officials telling us the fire was not under control, and we can see the smoke continuing to billow in the background there. So no reports of firefighters suffering any injuries, but of course, as we get more information, we'll pass that along to you. And we are also being told that the mayor may be doing a briefing a little later this evening. We're live in Burlington. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
And Jeremy, you'll be there to cover that. Thank you.
We're joining Robert Miller, Bob Miller, the mayor of Burlington, with his briefing in progress. Let's join him.
Cause is still under investigation at this time. Echo Lake does make egg products that they distribute to restaurants and that type of an affair. It is one of the city's largest employers. And the fire is still burning as of this time. They're having a tough time getting to it and keeping it under control. It's burning up into the roofing system right now, so that's causing the major uproars and up flames right now.
Anyone treated for smoke inhalation?
That's as of this time, no.
Not at Aurora?
No.
Mayor, for those of us joining you late, can you talk about the number of people evacuated and the circumstances behind that?
There is this company uses ammonia and liquid oxygen in their processing. The ammonia tanks are in the area where the fire is, so the evacuation is done as a precautionary measure until we get the tanks cooled down enough, get the fire under control and away from that area.
You mentioned that hazmat teams are on the scene as well.
Racine Fire Department hazmat team is on the scene. They have set up their monitoring equipment around the fire, so it is being monitored, so we're fairly comfortable saying we're done evacuating.
First responders doing okay? No reports of any injuries?
There's no reports of any injuries at all from either employees or from firefighters.
What we heard earlier, workers tried their best to fight this fire themselves in between shifts. Is that the way it worked?
It's fire call came in at 6:05. There was a shift working. Now, what they were doing prior to, or what they tried to do prior to calling the fire department, I have no idea.
Okay. Any idea how this started?
At this time, no. It's still an active fire. We won't know for several hours yet.
Have you been in contact with the company at this point in time? What workers should do tomorrow, if anything?
We attempted to contact the owner of the company who was on scene. We just left the fire command center. We didn't see him up there. He's in the area someplace, but I wanted to get down here. And I've not talked to him yet, no.
What's the best resource for folks if they're the 10 who have been evacuated, they want to know when I can get back home? What's the best way for them to check
with the Burlington Police Department.
What can you tell us about this plant, the importance to the community?
We've been listening to Burlington's Mayor Bob Miller talking about the fire there.